Hey guys, Marcus here. It's a beautiful day for music. It's a wonderful day for sound. Today we're going to talk about why your doubles are trash. All right, so let's talk about it. A lot of people will call doubles either diddles, they'll call it a roll. Sometimes you'll hear people just say drum roll. So what we're talking about here is something definitely different than a multiple bounce or a buzz roll. Some people also call those a closed stroke roll. Yeah. So if you can hear the space in between the note, even if it's fast, if you can hear that space in between the note and it's not meant to be a sustained sort of zzz kind of pitch or sustained sort of tone, then that's what we're talking about here. Playing doubles, diddles, open stroke rolls, right? So if you have problems with those, a lot of times I'll kind of base it into three things. Thing number one, if you're not playing the rolls that fast, what I tend to do is to overdo the tendency here. And the tendency is for that second note out of the double. So if I'm going right, right, left, left, it's that second right hand and the second left hand that'll be a little bit weak sauce. So what I'm going to do here is overdo that tendency. I'm going to do too much. So I'm going to go right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, right, right, left, left. So I'm really sort of accenting the second note out of those. Now I'm going to try to stay nice and relaxed when I'm doing it, but this isn't necessarily that you'll do something that you will overdo in an actual performance situation. You're just doing this to overcome your tendency, and then you just kind of get to smooth it out when it's actually time to play for real music and things. So I'm trying to stay relaxed, but I am going to have to work a little bit with really pushing out that second note, especially when I get to some quicker tempos. Right, I'm really sort of pushing that second note, and I'm really trying to accent that second one. So that's going to help with having sort of a weak second note. Try that on something that bounces, right? So your drum pad, and also something that doesn't bounce. So maybe something like a nice thick book, maybe something like a couch cushion or your pillow, your bed mattress, or something like that. Thing number two that can really help you out with your doubles is just always making sure when it does apply that you know exactly where your sort of behind the scenes hand motion. So let's say if I'm playing a 16th note double kind of pattern, I always know exactly what's behind it as far as my hands. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Sure, I hear this, but in my brain, I also happen to just be thinking right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, or 1E and a 2E and a 3. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. 1E and a 2E and a 3, yeah? Even though we hear that 30-second note kind of rhythm. One of the things that I like to do is just to provide a check pattern. So I like to check myself with the type of roll system that I'm doing. So I'll play it without that doubled articulation, and then I'll go through and add on the doubled articulation after that. Thing number three that sometimes people have problems with is just that nice sort of middle ground transition between working it out either with your wrists or how much finger, or are you just squeezing at the front of your fulcrum. What I like to do with that is finding the exact spot that you start to get a little bit uncomfortable and knowing exactly where that is on your metronome and starting your practice there and sort of going up and down in waves. So let's say you got a little bit uncomfortable like around this tempo here. Right? That's what my hands are doing in the background, right? What I'm gonna do is start slightly slower than that and kind of pulse it up a little bit in tempo and then go down. And then pulse it up a little bit in tempo and go down. It'll sound kind of like this. I'm gonna start slightly slower than that. And I'm gonna get a little bit quicker. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, bringing it back down. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, bringing it back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, back down. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Now, that particular transition there didn't necessarily hit the part of my muscle groupings that deals with just playing with wrists, or deals with just playing with kind of a rebound stroke that has two distinct motions. But if that's a problem for you, going from that sort of two motion into one motion sort of idea, then I would back it up and start it there. So it's not always necessarily about the speed of the double. Hopefully these tips have been nice and helpful for you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Deuce.